Hi! So last month I graduated and got my bachelor's, and that means it's been 4 years that I've been here studying at Edinburgh, and I feel like I've learned a lot. So here are a few things that I feel like I wish I knew before starting uni. So if this concept feels familiar, you maybe have watched the video we shot interviewing recent graduates and asking the same question, and if not, go check it out. But I just thought I might share what my perspective is. So, number one, GPs. When I first arrived here, I wasn't familiar with the NHS and GP system at all. By the time I finally understood how to get a GP, all the GPs like near my flat were just gone. And for the first year of uni, I didn't have a GP at all, which isn't good, especially with freshers flu. So that wasn't great. So my number one recommendation is get a GP early. From what I understand in Edinburgh, it's all based on regions of Edinburgh. So if you're in the northeast or in the southwest, you might not be able to get the same GPs. Second topic, welcome week events. Again, get informed early. That's my number one thing. For welcome week, I had saved a bunch of events I wanted to go to, and I was so excited, and I made my plan of every day, like I'm gonna go to 7 events and like crazy things. And then I realized I hadn't booked anything. I had put a little heart on the events thing, hadn't booked tickets, and every single event I had saved was sold out. So in the end, I think I only went to one event that I just found that wasn't sold out. So if there's specific things you're looking forward to, don't forget to get tickets. But also, if you're watching this, Welcome Week has just passed, or Welcome Week is coming up and actually the event is sold out, do not worry. That's my second piece of advice, because a lot of societies still allow you to participate in events during the year without being a member already, which is actually so nice because you can still try them out even if you discover them later on in the year. I think this might be different for sports societies because like you need equipment and all that, but a lot of like pub crawls or movie nights, they'll usually have a price for members and a price for non-members, and so you can still just attend things. But basically, try to plan in advance. But if you don't manage to get any events for Welcome Week, this is not a problem. You'll find a cool society and you'll be able to hang out and make a lot of friends. Don't worry. Number 3, technology. So this is kind of a saving tidbit. Do make sure that it applies to your course. A few courses at the University of Edinburgh are able to lend you either a tablet or a laptop. I think most students can relate to the fact that money can be a bit tight sometimes. So I think this is one of the best ways to save money. So personally, I have a tablet, and I was planning to only use my tablet my whole university degree. So it worked perfectly for the first 2 years. Honestly, didn't have an issue with it. And then in third year, I had a specific coding course, and they required me to like install a software that was only available like on laptops. So not great, because that was basically what the whole course was about. It was about coding on that software that I did not have access to. So I started stressing. I was wondering, how am I gonna do this? Like, do I need to like ask a friend for their laptop? Do I need to buy a laptop last minute? Do I use the university ones like at the library? Like, can I like download software on there? Like, I was lost. I was stressed. I was not feeling good. So I spoke to my student advisor about this, like asking like, what should I do? And then my student advisor told me I could just ask the university to be like lent a laptop, and that's what I did. It worked very good. It did the job for me, and they lent it for a full year, and that was lovely. I did it through my course. I know the library also does it. Not sure about tablets though. Number 4, student discounts. A lot of places offer student discounts. Like Edinburgh is full of student discounts. Actually, we do have a video coming up on this by Mikita, so check it out when it comes out. But basically, my advice would be to always ask at checkout. Sometimes they say no, usually if they say no, they're always very nice about it. And a lot of places don't really advertise their student discount. Like some places, it's like you come in, it's written in big, 10% student discount. But some places, like you just Like, you have to ask, otherwise you won't know. And extra tip, if you really want some discounts, a lot of societies actually do offer discounts, like they're in partnerships with certain restaurants or even like other types of stores. And by having that membership, you get like a certain amount of discounts. Number 5, storage. For a lot of students, you're coming from living with your parents, having everything kind of provided to you, to now being alone for the first time. Like, I need cutlery, I need like random things you forget like that you need to own. You go a bit overboard with it, and then you have a bunch of stuff. And then comes the end of the year, and you have a lot of stuff to put in storage, and then you end up just donating everything, and then you're like, wow, I just bought a bunch of stuff just to use for a year. And that's expensive, and that's not sustainable, and you could have done better. So my tip here is think like, do I really need this? Number 1. Number 2, is there a cheaper way to get this? So during Welcome Week, the Student Association actually organizes a big thing where basically it's all those things that have been donated and left behind by first years of the previous year, and it's all for free. So you can take like you can take cutlery for free, you can take pans for free, you can take like a little thing to hold like toilet rolls, like everything. I mean, it depends, I guess, on the year, but it's quite a good deal, obviously, because it's free. But the big thing here is the queues. The queues are massive. So you either come early and you're committed and you can get a bunch of things, or you come near to the end and you get whatever's left. So if you miss out on that, no worries. Edinburgh is like the place for charity shops. And then actually, number 3, I haven't personally used them, but I know some friends have and they liked it. Facebook groups. I think that is all my advice for today, actually. University will teach you a lot about life. I mean, especially if you're around my age and this is all very new to you, and it's very exciting and very stressful and very just everything. But hopefully this is going to be a wonderful experience for you. Good luck, and hopefully you'll be more prepared than I was. Bye!